Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we are going to be doing a face of new products. I don't have a full face, but I'm just going to be using some new products and telling you my opinion on them. So I don't want this to be too long, so let's just get into it. So I actually have a few primers here. So Wet n Wild came out with some new primers. They have these like coconut ones and like a rose one and then a cucumber one. And so these are the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Water Drop primers, and I got mine in the coconut scent. So it says it's a revolutionary cream to water formula, and it's going to hydrate and lock down moisture and blur the appearance of your pores. So it says apply to clean skin, use alone or under foundation. So mine's going to be under foundation. But then I did also pick up this Wet n Wild matte one. I think I'm going to use this one just because it's a newer primer, but I need to try this some other time. Okay, so it's not like a white, if you can see it. It's more like a kind of like creamish color. Ooh, it feels really cooling already. It doesn't really smell like coconut to me. It kind of smells gross, honestly. Yeah, that does not smell like coconut, like not even artificial coconut. Yeah, this smells horrible. Like it smells really bad. Oh gosh, and it's like all up on my face and in my nose. It felt really nice going on the skin. It did feel kind of like a moisturizer and whatnot. I don't notice that it blurred any of my pores, but it's really hard to get over that scent because I love coconut and that does not smell like coconut. Okay, so I actually don't have a new foundation, and you're probably going to be mad because I really don't have a full face here, but I did just want to try out some products on camera for you guys. So I'm going to be doing my foundation. I'm just using the Catrice Liquid Coverage Foundation. So foundation is on, and I actually do have a new concealer to try out. Yay. So I have the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer, and it's supposed to be creaseless, a soft matte concealer, and it's supposed to have hyaluronic acid. And I have mine in the shade Lace, which I think is either the lightest shade or the second to lightest shade. It kind of has like a foundation-y scent, kind of like a paint, like if that makes any sense, like a paint scent. I'm just going to do one eye first. I think that's probably enough. It is supposed to be full coverage, so we're going to just try this. And I am using a beauty blender because that's how I always that's how I always blend in my concealer. I'm not sure if it's just this sponge I'm using, but it feels really tacky, like putting it down, like the sponge is kind of sticking to it. I don't know, I think I kind of like it. So I feel like that concealer really brightened up my under eyes. I think it looks a lot brighter under there. So I always do set my concealer anyway, but I did get a new powder for Christmas. And this is the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I got mine in the shade 05 Fair. This is like the most satisfying thing is when you take the powder, like they put this little seal over the powder and you like pull it back. I don't know why that's so satisfying to me. And I'm just going to go over my under eyes one more time so that there aren't creases. And then I'm going to go ahead and set the eye that I made sure that there wasn't creases under. And I don't like to do much baking. I like to put on kind of like a layer of powder and then just like press it in. That's just the way I prefer to do it. And I normally take my powder and just set the rest of my face. So hopefully this isn't too light to do that. I actually don't have a new brow product, which I never really do because I like to stick to my same brow products. So I don't have a brow product or any face products. Please don't be mad. So I'm going to do those off camera really quick and then I will come right back to you guys. Okay, so I'm back and I did finish the rest of like my face makeup. I'm sorry again that I don't have those products. But I do have this Natasha Denona mini star palette that I really wanted to try out. I did get this for Christmas from my grandparents as well. And a lot of these things are things I got for Christmas, just a heads up. And I did want to try it out. I'm really excited about this, so we're just going to hop right in. I already set my concealer, like my lids, with that powder earlier, so we're just going to move right on. I'm going to take this shade right here, and we're just going to pop this in the crease. I do have one of these Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes, the mini ones, in the Lila palette, or the Lila, I really don't know, whatever you want to say. And I really do enjoy that one, and I think it's a great way to try out her formula without having to buy one of her really expensive palettes because that's just too much money for an eyeshadow palette in my opinion. Even though I really want to try one, but I just, like, who has that money? I don't know. If there's anything you know about me, it's I'm super boring with my makeup choices. So I think what I'm just going to do is we're going to go in and use this pink one right here. Even though I really want to touch that blue one, it just looks so pretty. I don't know. We're going to use the pink. And I like to use my finger, so I'm just going to use my finger to pack this on. This one, this shimmer shade isn't as pigmented as the one shimmer shade that I love in the Lila palette. Okay, so this is a really pretty shade and I really do like it. I just think I would personally build it up more if I had like more time to just sit here and play with makeup. But next I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's this nice deep chocolatey brown. And I'm just going to add a smidgen of this to the outer corners. Just like right there. This is like a more cool toned color. Now that I'm putting it on my eyes, it's a lot more cool toned than I thought it was going to be. And then on my lower lash line, I don't want anything too crazy, so I'm just going to use the first crease color that we used and just bring it right underneath, really close to my lower lash line. So just a little wash of color. So that was the Natasha Denona Mini Star Palette. I think I'll really like this. I need to play around with it more with the other colors as well. Maybe try the pink with a brush next time just because, I don't know, for some reason it wasn't building up as well with my finger as they do with the other palette. I'm actually going to add a little bit more. So I do have a new mascara. Wet n Wild did come out with some new products like I was saying at the beginning. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Waterproof Mascara. And I have mine in the shade Very Black. The smell is horrendous. Oh my gosh, it smells really bad. I've never really liked any of their mascaras, but these ones were new and I just really wanted to try them. It does have one of those like weird old ones, or I think they're old. Anyway, I'm just gonna... For $2.99, if it ends up working, like, you can't beat $2.99, you know? It's more kind of just like coating each of the lashes and it's giving me some length. I definitely see the length. I just don't really see the volume. I mean, now that we're kind of getting a lot more coats in, I'm starting to see it. And I totally just got mascara on my eyelid. This is with and this is without. It's not bad. It's not my favorite. I'm really picky when it comes to mascaras though. So you like have to impress me with volume. Like if you say you're gonna give me volume, you have to give me volume. Because I'm a person that doesn't use falsies. And so I want the effect of false lashes. And if you say that you're going to give it to me by giving me volume and you don't, then I'm just really disappointed. So after building it up a couple times, this is kind of where we're at. I still don't think it looks horrible, but again, like I said, if you're going to promise that it's going to be mega volume, like you better give me volume, and I didn't really see it. Okay, and the last products that I have to share with you guys are lip products. So I did get this for Christmas as well. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner, and I have it in the shade Innocent. So it is a twist up. You don't have to sharpen it. So let's see. Okay, so thoughts on the lip liner. I think it's a really pretty color and that the lip liner was actually really creamy itself. But I did find it breaking and kind of like crumbling a lot. So I don't love that fact. It doesn't feel super drying or anything, so that's nice. The last product is this. This is also from Rimmel. This is a lipstick from Kate. I don't know who Kate is, but this is that lipstick, and I have mine in the shade 42. So it just looks like this really pretty nude color here. So first impressions, the lipstick is really like tough. Like it was kind of hard the first like go, but now that I feel like the product is warmed up, it's a little easier to put on. It's definitely a very pinky nude, and it's not a matte, it's like a cream satin finish, So I think it's really pretty. Alright guys, so that is everything I have for y'all today. I did want to do a quick rundown on the products that I did talk about. First off, this Wet n Wild coconut primer. I do not think it smells like coconut. I do not at all. I think it smelled actually horrible. It felt like a lotion, and I'm not sure that it really made a difference. The foundation I use all the time, so I'm not really sure it made a difference with my pores or anything. In fact, I kind of don't feel like it minimized my pores at all, but I'll continue to use it. This Maybelline Fit Me powder, I really do like this. I think this made a difference with pores because I put it on and now I feel like my face just looks like smooth and porcelain, and like I don't have pores anymore. And it was just a really nice finely milled powder, and I really actually do like this one. The concealer, so far I like it. I already do see some creasing happening underneath my eyes, but to me, I feel like there's not a concealer that I use that doesn't crease, and it's only because I have lines underneath my eyes, and so it's like creasing in my lines, but there's nothing I can do about my lines. My lines are always going to be there, and everyone has lines, so to me, I don't know, I think it looks good right now. I'll definitely have to keep using it and let you guys know what I think about it, but for right now, I like it. The Natasha Denona Mini Star Palette, I really do like this palette. I think I need to keep using it a little bit more to work it out and test out this formula. I do like the mattes in the palette already. I only used one shimmer, and it was kind of hard to build up with my fingers, so I think I need to try using it with a brush next time and see if it works better. And then I definitely do need to test out the other shimmers in this palette. And then the Wet n Wild mascara, it definitely wasn't my favorite. I just don't think it gave me the volume that I was looking for. I think after building it up like 5 times, it gave me a little bit of volume, but I don't want to have to do that. But for $2.99, if you're looking for one that you can build up to get volume, I don't think it was horrible for $2.99. The smell kind of was horrendous, but I mean, $2.99, it's kind of like you pick and choose your battles, you know? This Rimmel lip liner, I really do like this. I love the color of it, but the only thing I don't like is that it breaks so easily, so you really have to be careful with the pressure you're putting on your lips. I tend to be a savage, and I'm like putting it down really hard, I guess, but I do like the color of it. And then this lipstick from Rimmel, I really do like the color of this as well. It's a nice satin cream finish, and it just looks really pretty on the lips. Again, it was a little hard to get on the first go around, but I feel like once I warmed up the product a little bit, it glided on a little bit easier. But yeah, that is everything I have for you guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, let me know down below. Make sure to like it, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I hope you guys are having a blessed day or night wherever you are, and I will catch you guys in my next video.